Okay, we have Clement, a French friend of mine, and he's on a DR650, pretty new to him. We're going to meet up with 3 other guys. One of the guys' name's David. He has a cabin up there. Never really met him in person. Well, looking forward to doing that, and he's going to take us around Grampians. And then our other 2 mates, Paolo and Loreno, they will be up there tonight. They're trailering their bikes in. Let's get into it.
From Geelong up to the Grampians, we followed the Great Oz Adventure Trail. There are a few different sections you can actually do within Victoria. We chose the one that had the most dirt, and it paid off. It was a great day, beautiful tracks that really any size motorbike could do, but getting off the tarmac was what made it that much more special. If you've watched my other videos, you know I'm not too much of a fan of sitting on the tarmac on the WR250R, so this just made the day that little bit more special.
You know, my first adventure bike was a DR650, and seeing Clement on that bike makes me miss that bike. I sold that bike to get a KTM 690, which I obviously don't have anymore. There's something about the DR650 where, you know, you just look at it, you know that thing will go around the world 5 times on probably the same oil as well. You wouldn't have to change it at all, and it would still get you there and back.
Now, after reminiscing about the DR650, I could only think, man, I should have brought my 950 Super Enduro on this trip. This would have been a great first adventure ride on that big bike. But if you do watch part 2, you can see that some pretty bad weather rolls in, and I ended up being pretty happy with my bike selection for this trip. It would have been very interesting on the 950 Super Enduro.
Fucking hell. Wallabies everywhere. Pretty insane. The wildlife is really starting to come out now. We're probably 10 kilometers from the actual Grampians now. We're just in a state forest off to the side of the Grampians right now. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, so far this has been awesome. This is good. Say this is probably one of the more beautiful mountain passes, I think, in the Grampians, that just cuts across this ridge line. 6 kilometers of twists and turns, but when you get up to the top, the views are just amazing. One of those wow moments. just on, well, actually we're not on Hannam anymore. We were on Hannam and we just taken a detour off the track to get back to the main road, so we can make our way to the cabin. As you can see, the sun's going down now, so we just want to get to the cabin before sundown. But yeah, Hannam track's always a nice little track to do. A lot of rocks, some sand, a good mixture.
We then met up with David at his secret cabin location, and he took us to one of the hills on the property to check out the view.
You have that feeling that something will come out of the... And we're going to go up just out the back of that tomorrow. So we're going to head out here, at the back, up that, all along that road, come out for halfway, and then we'll come down a little bit, go out there, and then
So just explain the plywood board again.
it can be bought Bunnings. However, the neighbor left some shots down the corridor, and they just did a nice cut here, and with the router trimmed the edges, safety.
So are you just selling the plans? So they can buy the plans for the plywood.
Correct.
Yeah, so they source the materials.
The cut files so they can professionally cut it with the CNC machine.
CNC machine.
It's registered, so I ask people not to copy the plans.
Okay, yeah.
It's just for the.
Is it patent pending?
Could be adapted to other bikes. However, it's I've been told by Suzuki to just keep it for.
For Suzuki. Oh, so it's a partnership. So this is something you can buy out of the dealership. It's like an aftermarket dealership accessory now.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
It's a special deal Z edition.
Oh, okay. All right, nice.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You can check out on Instagram. We got all the contact details at the end of this blog. Yeah, we got a winner here. Hashtag winning.
Hashtag winning. What was it back in your days, Paolo? What was it like without cell phones? Well, the adventure begins from the top of the hill. David's been nice enough to lead us around here. It's somewhat of his backyard. Two of the boys have just got their adventure bikes. They do have their Enduro bikes. I ride with them a bit, but it's their first time on the DR650 and the KLR 650 off-road with all the weight of the luggage. So David's basically going to take us to a steep hill and see how we go on it, and depending how easy it is for us to get up will then dictate the rest of the ride. So let's see how that goes. But just like the high country ride, I'm tail man again. But we'll see, hopefully only for a bit of today, and then I can go ahead.